My baby, my Valentine.
Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ibifubara Davis, and if this is your first time, you're absolutely welcome. I am a psychologist living in Lagos, Nigeria, living and practicing in Lagos, Nigeria. This channel is everything mental health and lifestyle. So I moved to a new house, obviously, and I didn't just wake up and decide that, okay, actually I woke up and decided I wanted to move to a new house. But I didn't just wake up and move to a new house because, well, I felt like, no. It was sort of a thing that happened because I was tired. There is a crisis in Lagos, and it is the housing crisis. I call it a crisis because I do not believe that it is what young people are supposed to be going through in their early 20s or early 30s. I feel like we're supposed to be doing other things to sort of try to settle, instead of just always trying to figure out where to live or how to afford accommodation. It is mind-boggling that every time we just focus on that you would spend your time like working, you spend your days working, spend your nights even working, right? And instead of enjoying half of your money, 80% of your money, or 60 to 80% of your money is going into housing. I feel like it is not how like life is supposed to be lived. Life is supposed to be lived sort of like balanced, so like savings, enjoyment, housing, you know, all those things. But Lagos has really messed me up. So I started off in a house earlier this year. So if you've been going through my videos, you'll see that I had a whole different setup. Although this picture has been consistent, but I had a whole different setup in a different house. And something happened in that house that had to do with flooding. I had to leave that house and go to another house, and I did a whole video about, like, you know, moving, monthly payments and all of that. And I'm still doing the monthly payment situation where I'm here now. I am moving again. I've been here for like a month, and for lack of a better word, it's been hell, right? I've really hated it. And the company, I one day randomly woke up and I was like, yeah, I can't take this anymore. Let me ask the company if I can move to the other branch, which is a better alternative. Hopefully it will be a better alternative when I now start living there, because it's one thing to know it is a better alternative from afar. It's another thing to start living there, right? So today they've already annoyed me. They really have already annoyed me, but my head looks like an egg. That's why I've been looking like this. They've already annoyed me, but I believe it will get better. Anyway, I'm just waiting for the delivery truck to get here. So I'll start packing my things in it and I'll get out. Sorry about the noise from outside, right? But there's nothing I can do about it. I'm very, very close to the road. Anyway, the delivery truck is coming and I'll start going. Where I am, it's not even up to 10 minutes away from where I'm going to. You know how human beings are now, like there are some things that you cannot do without, right? There's some people that they must shop. Like no matter what, even if they have 100k left in their account, they will use that like to shop. Even if some people's zone is like they will buy books. Some people's zone is that they must stay somewhere that there's AC, or they must do their nails. For instance, I have a friend that she must do her nails, right? Or she must get her nails done. So for me, I must stay in somewhere that's comfortable for me. Living in a house that's not comfortable for me is just like a pet peeve for me in terms of life. I cannot live somewhere that I'm uncomfortable. It tends to affect my mental health. It tends to make me feel like, you know, very uncomfortable. So when I moved to this other house, I realized that this flooding issue started again, in terms of when it would rain, water would come out from the ground. And this was what I was dealing with in the other house. And I was like, nope. I wouldn't be doing that anymore, because I cannot live in a house that water is actually coming out from the ground. Like, I think that there's some things you can take, right? But that one, I don't think it's something anybody should take. And water just be randomly and they blamed it on the plumbing. So they were talking about, like, it's possible that it's a plumbing. See, me, I'm not a plumber, so I don't know what's happening, right? But I was just tired. So one day I woke up and I was like, yeah, I'm going to a new house. Like, tell me how to move to the other house. I made the payments, I moved and all of that. Hello. Hopefully this mic is working because I'm tired. This is 500 years later. Ignore what's happening behind me, right? I'm at my new house. I'm going to show you everywhere. But yeah, the thing is that the thing is that I'm arranging stuff. So I wanted to show you. I got this headboard, right? Put this way. There's a headboard for my bed. Now the thing is that it might look like I'm just making decisions randomly, like I'm just standing up and making decisions, but like I said, housing is something that's very important to me, and if I do not like live in a place that's comfortable, I start to feel like my life is apart. First of all, my life feels like it is falling apart half of the time, and a lot of the times, my room is not set up properly, or something is not just working out. For instance, I don't have furniture. Like, okay, I have furniture, I have a bed which is behind now, right? This is my bed. I have art, I have a few things, but I don't have a lot of furniture, and that's because I have not been able to settle for the past few months. And well, I feel like this is a place where I'll settle for the next few months. I'm not sure, who knows what will happen, but for now I am happy, excited. I feel like I have actually gotten to a place where now, don't get me wrong, though, things here are not 100%. They are very, very annoying. I think just Lagos is annoying, but I feel like I'm in a place where I can wake up and be like, oh, okay, I'm in a house. I can wake up and just shower, exercise, because like there's a gym in my apartment, go to the pool, there's a pool in my apartment. Like there's just my apartment building, obviously not like inside my apartment, but like it just feels like my life is balanced now, right? Back to Lagos. Sorry, I'm rambling in this video, but like whatever. Back to Lagos. Lagos has just eaten up my life in terms of it has taken up what is supposed to, like, I feel like I would have been richer if I were not moving from house to house. I checked my my account statements the other day, and I had spent quite a large amount of money just trying to move, and I found that very, very ridiculous. I don't think I'm the only one going through this thing, right? I feel like there are a lot of young people that are going through the thing where they cannot even leave their family house, and they're going through abuse, harassment, just staying in places that are uncomfortable for them, sharing apartments, living with people that they don't particularly like because of these housing issues. But like one thing I would say is like just hang on, right? Eventually you get out of your situation. And I have to say to you today is that there's actually a Lagos housing crisis. Victim of that, like, if this thing did not exist, you'd be where you're supposed to be, or if Nigeria was not set up the way it was, you'd be where you're supposed to be. But hanging on, working, being as diligent as you are work-wise, having people around you that keep supporting you, and eventually you get where you want to be. Yeah, this video is somewhat of an update and to just tell you people that you're not the problem. There's a problem in Nigeria and it's affecting young people. So on to my next one. See ya.